Ingroup-Outgroup bias, applying the concept in counseling. Understanding Ingroup-Outgroup bias. Ingroup-Outgroup bias is the tendency to favor members of one's own group, the in-group, while exhibiting prejudice, distrust, or disregard toward those outside it, the out-group. This bias fosters a sense of loyalty and identity within the group, but often at the cost of fostering divisions and conflict with others. For example, a football fan might assume their team's supporters are more passionate and knowledgeable than rival team fans, regardless of evidence to the contrary. In counseling, this bias can manifest as difficulty navigating workplace dynamics, relationship conflicts, or broader societal tensions, limiting empathy and collaboration. 2. How in-group-out-group bias is useful in counseling. Promotes self-awareness. Helps clients recognize when their loyalties or biases are influencing their interactions and decision-making. Encourages empathy. Guides clients to see beyond group divisions, fostering understanding and collaboration with those outside their immediate circle. Supports emotional regulation. Assists clients in managing the strong emotions tied to group identity, reducing defensiveness or hostility. Practical application in counseling. A. Identifying in-group-out-group bias. Activity: who's in your circle? Ask clients to reflect on how they view members of their in-group compared to those in the out-group. How do you describe people in your group versus others? What assumptions do you make about those outside your group? Example: a client navigating workplace conflicts might explore whether their team dynamics reinforce biases against colleagues from other departments. Counselor's role: help clients identify how these biases shape their perceptions and interactions, especially in situations involving conflict or competition. B. Reframing group dynamics. Find the common ground. Encourage clients to explore shared values, goals, or experiences with those outside their in-group. What do you have in common with this person or group? How might their perspective add value to yours? Example: a client dealing with family tensions might focus on shared traditions or goals to bridge gaps between subgroups. C. Teaching empathy and collaboration. Guide clients to approach others with curiosity and openness rather than defensiveness. What can you learn from their perspective? How can working with them benefit you and your group? Example: a client resistant to input from a rival team at work might practice active listening and collaboration, recognizing that differing viewpoints can strengthen outcomes. For detailed tips for application, normalize group bias. Explain that loyalty to one's group is natural, but that unchecked biases can limit personal growth and relational harmony. Encourage perspective taking. Teach clients to imagine themselves in the shoes of outgroup members, fostering empathy and reducing prejudice. Focus on shared goals. Help clients prioritize common objectives over group divisions, encouraging collaboration and unity. 5. Examples. Relationship counseling. A client navigating conflict with their partner's family might explore biases rooted in loyalty to their own family, working on understanding and bridging the differences. A client struggling with interdepartmental tensions might reflect on how collaboration across teams can lead to better results and mutual respect. Social integration counseling. A client feeling disconnected in a multicultural environment might work on finding shared values and building meaningful relationships across cultural boundaries. 6. Integrating in-group-out-group bias techniques into a course of treatment. Explore how in-group-out-group dynamics affect clients' emotions, relationships, and decision-making, identifying patterns of bias. Midway through counseling, use role-playing, reflective journaling, or dialogue exercises to help clients practice empathy and bridge group divides. Ongoing work. Reinforce strategies for collaborative thinking, emotional regulation, and perspective taking, encouraging clients to build connections across group lines. Outcome measurement. Assess whether clients demonstrate improved relationships, reduced defensiveness, and greater openness to differing perspectives. HADAR 7 conclusion. In-group-out-group bias fosters loyalty and identity, but can also create divisions and limit empathy. In counseling, Addressing this bias helps clients develop self-awareness, build bridges across group divides, and navigate relationships with greater openness and collaboration. By promoting empathy, shared goals, and curiosity about others, counselors empower clients to transcend group boundaries and foster harmony in their personal and social lives.